Right, everybody, welcome along. Welcome back. Yeah, actually, before I start, give me 2 seconds. There we go. Right there, everybody, welcome along. Good to see you all. Hope you're having a very good day. It's good to be here. And of course, it is the off season, but we're here for the Formula 2, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's race, which is quite an exciting one, especially for me, because believe it or not, I've never commentated the Formula 2. So I've got no idea what it's going to be like. Crit in the chat, good to see you, mate. I hope you're having a good day. Big Bazoom's joining us as well. I appreciate you all being here tonight. Hopefully we're going to get a good race ahead of us. I'm good, mate. How are you, that pro gamer? I'm very good, thank you. I'm very, very good. But we've got one-shot qualifying coming up. If you look on the screen, we've also got the webcam. We've also got the webcam set up as well. So if we wanted to keep that on, we could do. It is you know, whatever you want to do. But Jack, what did you have for dinner? I mean, no one had ever asked me that, but it weren't too much of a big dinner. More of a snack, to be fair. But I say snack. It wasn't a snack at all. But it wasn't really planned dinner. I had some naan bread with some nice chicken in it, full of salad, and loads of mayo on top. It was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, honestly. Just before the stream, I was first in chat, so I'm happy, lol. But did some work with my dad, and I hated it because I had free from school today. Nice showing in the chat so far, everybody. We should get going with one-shot qualifying pretty soon. As you can see, the Twitch chat on the screen as well. So that's quite a nice addition. And also now we've got the latest subscriber, the latest followers and total followers on your screen. Here we go then, everybody. Here in Silverstone, the one-shot qualifying begins, and you're going to have to bear with me because I actually don't know the names of half of these teams. This is Campos. No face cam. We can have the face cam on if you want, mate. It is completely up to you. I was gonna have it on for some of the race and then probably take it off for other bits. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, to be fair, but I think it's quite nice to have on there, isn't it, during the commentary sometimes, you know what I mean? I think I might. Let me know if you think I should keep it on or not. I'm probably going to butcher half the names, I'm not going to lie, with the teams, because I've got no idea. But we have got... Well, I know we've got Campos. We've got... What's this? Is it MP Motorsport or something like that? Hang on a minute, give me a sec. I need to get the teams up on my screen. We will have a look. F2 teams. Right. Well, oh yeah, you got... Is it Prema or Prema? Prema, I think. Campos, of course. Right, here we go then, everybody. Rated F1. Currently looking the fastest out of everybody here in qualifying. Of course, the one shot that we have here today and then we have tonight, it is a 100% full F2 race, which I've heard is pretty much the same distance as a 50% F1 race. So shouldn't take... it should be normal time pretty much for today. But JC then, the man that's very good in qualifying, is going to head round the final corner. Rated even quicker. Who will take pole, everybody? It's going to be Rated with a 1:39.979. Rated on pole position for qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm going to disappear, let's get the race intro started, shall we, everybody? See you in 2 seconds. Right, everybody, welcome along to Great Britain. It is Silverstone for the Helheim Racing British Grand Prix for the Formula 2, which are literally just about to get going. Round 2 of this F2 season, everybody, as I try to get used to the names. But here's the track then. Great Britain it is. What a brilliant track, of course. The transformed old airfield that it once was. 52 laps around here at full race distance for the Formula 1. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap around here in total. As top speed of 206 miles per hour. 18 turns across the whole entire track. As here are your tyres. The soft, the medium and the hard. It is the C3, the C2 and the C1 for tonight, everybody. As we are about to get into the Grand Prix now, and I'm going to switch the screen over so we can get straight into it. But here we are then, everybody, for Silverstone. I can keep the face cam on for a bit if you want, maybe if you want to see some reactions to the commentary. We will see how long we'll keep it on for. The issue is with it. I'm normally chilling when I'm commentating. I'm normally chilling back here, but you know, with the face cam, I've got to be a bit closer. And it hurts your back a bit, so I'm gonna stay for a bit with the face cam. Then I might get rid of it and bring it back during some safety cars and stuff. But F2, everybody. I'm really gonna have to get used to these names. I don't know what they are. MP Motorsport. We have got High Tech, of course. Prema. Dams. Is that a team? Dams. ART. Rody Motorsport. AIX. I'm not entirely sure if that's 2025 though, or is that this year? I'm not entirely sure. Van Amersfoort Racing as well. Damn, I've got to get used to this. I've never commentated F2 before at all. In the chat, I can see Garrison lurking around. I might need to say that I'm ready to go. Hang on. Oh no, I think we're good. We should get going pretty soon then, everybody. Just going to try and get used to some of these names, and then we can get going. Big shout out. It's good to see you, Betty, in the chat. How are you doing? Hopefully having a good day for the Formula 2 today. If you just joined us, I'm just trying to get used to the team names because I'm going to be honest with you, never commentated Formula 2 before, so I don't actually know really what teams we're working with. So I'm just trying to prep myself. I'm gonna have just wing it. Oh my god, I just had a stroke. Couldn't read it. That Bro Gamer. I'm gonna have a lovely evening, eating some food and watching this legend. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave the webcam on for a minute. Leave the webcam on for a bit. I've heard people want to keep it on to see some reactions to the battles and stuff, so we'll have it for now, and then I'll probably get rid of it for a bit later because it does hurt my back a bit. Because like I mentioned earlier, normally during commentary, I'm chilled back, boys. I'm right back here, just chilling out, but no. Sit forward today. Hang on. Right. Gave the all clear, we can get going, everybody. It's supposed to be 100% then for Formula 2, but I've heard that it's about the same race distance as 50% F1 race. So tonight should just be pretty much normal time. Shouldn't be anything too different. As on the track then, everybody. Are we going to get straight into it? No, we're not. It's the formation lap for tonight. Rated F1 out there and ahead today in the Campos car. Then we've got JC and Venom 2 and 3, Crit and 4. Big Bazooms 5 then, already spinning round, nearly hitting the barrier. As on the grid, Crit and Big Bazooms have been disqualified. So they are on the grid in P4 and 5 already lined up. The rest of the drivers make their way around the track then, everybody. And the drivers here today is Rated, JC, Venom, Crit, Big Bazooms, RJ, STE, Peter, Back Me God, and T-Pain, who are all joining us for tonight here in Silverstone. What a track it is. Maybe a bit biased because I am from the area, but you know, it is such a good track. It is such a good track. I'd love to see it. You don't have to sit forward. We can see you as well. I might chill back in a bit. But yes, so this is the Campos. Got to get used to that. I've already forgot the name of this van. Something. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm literally hopeless. Van Amersfoort. There we go. Van Amersfoort. Van Amersfoort Racing then is JC and Venom. Critical Presence the High Tech. Big Bazooms MP Racing. RJ the High Tech as well. STE is the... What car is that? Is it the Invicta? Very nice. Love that. Invicta. Peter in the MP. Back me God. What team we got there? Trident. Oh. In the Trident team. I guess the logo gives that away, doesn't it? T-Pain in the Campos as well. Right then, everybody heading round towards the track. That per game in the chat. Wish there was a Norwegian F1 track. Yeah, I don't think there's British people now. Look, we are, to be fair. It's pretty good. But yes, I don't know why the Twitch chat's not working, actually. I know that's just random, but Twitch chat normally is coming up, but unless it has come up already. It's already came off, but not entirely sure. Okay then, everybody, if you're in the chat, get ready for this one. The Formula 2 about to begin as Rated overshoots the line. And we've got the face cam on as well, so you can see it in live action before we get going. It pops. Oh, it's on there. It's on the screen. Never mind. The Twitch chat does work. 4 followers, everybody, till 600. And here for the Formula 2, Helheim Racing, lap 1 of 29, about to get underway. Who's that? Already Venom. Gets a decent start. I think Rated cut the start already. He has picked up a penalty at the very start of this race. Venom already trying up the inside line. Can he make a move in the in whatever it is? I forgot. In the second place, Venom trying to make his way through. In second place, JC. In third, then he's dropped off just a little bit, trying to keep Big Bazooms at bay. In P4, Critical Presence holding on quite well in 5, ST 6, Peter 7, RJ sat comfortably down in 8, then trying to keep Back Me God off of his tail. Then in P9, T-Pain, here we go then for the double overtake down the inside. T-Pain, can he go through to 8? Yes, he can. That was a brilliant move. As now, Back Me God and RJ not going to settle for this one. Look at this, trying to go back through. T-Pain on the outside line in the Campos car. Can he go through? This is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? On the outside line, T-Pain just about stays ahead into 9, Bat Me God, 8, RJ, right down to the back of the grid, everybody, down in P10. Here we go then, T-Pain trying to get the inside of Cops. Can he go through in the Campos? No, he cannot. He stays behind as Bat Me God then in the Trident, stays ahead for now. Here comes T-Pain back again down the inside into Maggots. Can he get ahead on lap 1 of 29? Yes, he can. That was a very nice move then for T-Pain. And he gets ahead into P8. Lap 1 of 29 then, everybody. The racing so far is very good. Peter trying to catch STE down in towards the right-hander as Rated holds the lead of this race pretty well. Penalties are as follows then. We have got, everybody, driver penalties for Rated, Venom, and I think that was, who else was it? Big Bazooms, Rated Venom and Big Bazooms, all in the pit lane then, everybody. Serve their drive-through penalties. Venom does stay out. He does not go into the pit lane just yet. We have still got him out on the track, and he is going to have to go into the pit lane very soon. He's got 1 or 2 more laps then to make his mind up. In the chat, Betty cheering on Critical Presence then, who's currently sat down in P5. The other day, a few weeks ago, we saw him do very well in one of the races. Can't remember exactly which one it was, but I remember cheering him on because I remember he was doing pretty damn good. And here he is in Silverstone, P5 in the Formula 2. Of course, we are in the off season, so this is not the main season. The Formula 2, just a bit of fun then here at Helheim Racing, but from the experience that I've had with Formula 2, haven't ever commentated it, but raced in it, it's a hell of a lot of fun. It really, really is. So, yes, hopefully today turns out to be very fun indeed. Lap 2 of 29. As Venom still holds that drive-through penalty, Peter trying to gain on STE, not very far behind at the moment. He's in P4, STE in P3. Trying to stay within distance through Maggots and Beckett's. Of course, these cars significantly slower than the Formula 1 cars, but I would argue that you get 10 times more battling. They are great. They're like little toy cars out there on the track. And that is what we like to see, promote some good racing, especially during the off-season. Formula 2 is absolutely brilliant to keep the hype around the league. But for the Van Amersfoort Racing driver, Venom goes into the pit lane and gets that drive-through penalty served. So JC will take the race lead. Then comes STE, then comes Peter, then comes Crit, T-Pain, Bat Me God, RJ, Rated, and Big Bazooms. Will they all make it past before he heads out of the pit lane? It's looking not very likely, actually. Venom heading towards the end of the pit lane now, as we'll get the track map up so you can see that. So never mind, no, he's going to get out last everybody. Venom, who had the drive-through penalty, it's going to really not benefit him. He's going to have to come into, back onto the track, sorry, in P10, which is not what he wants to be doing at all. But lap 3 of 29, everybody, in this race. And JC in the Grand Prix lead, as we have got that Pro Gamer sending us another follow. Thank you very much, mate, for the notification. But yes, quite enjoying this so far. Formula 2 is quite fun, I've got to say. As lap 3 of 29, JC leads at the moment from STE just behind, who's trying to stay within distance. I wanted to hear the sound but got nothing. Bit weird. Could you not hear it? Not entirely sure why. Here we go then, everybody, down the track into P2 is STE, and he's holding it very well so far. It's actually a very good race for this man. Staying within distance of JC. 2 seconds the gap, but he is trying to keep Peter behind. And in the moment doing quite well. Critical Presence up 1 position now. He's in P4. So he's gone up from 5, which is good to see. He's doing quite well so far. Into the final corner and onto the main straight, everybody. This is going to be fire in a few laps, says Betty, as Crit takes the fastest lap of the race here today for the Formula 2 Silverstone British Grand Prix. Now Big Bazoom snatches the fastest lap in the MP Motorsport car. But here we go then, Peter looking for that move down the inside of STE. Can't quite make it just yet, but he is very close in doing so. Crit now on course for a P3 today, as he's gaining on Peter, who does seem to be pulling away just a little bit, as he's got the DRS to help him stay ahead. Of course, Peter and STE, they're going to give each other the DRS, but Crit will be getting it as well, and that is going to help him stay within distance. And now down towards Copse Corner. Can we get Critical Presence sending it up the inside? Probably not, but maybe down in towards Magus and Beckett's. We've still got a lot of time, everybody, before that can happen. Crit in P4, trying to gain on Peter. Not working at the moment. Side-by-side action, though. Here we go. Critical Presence, up 1 position so far. He just missed the apex there, then through Magus, but corrects it through Beckett's. In the chat, Jack, who are we predicting for the win? You know, I'm going to make a very bold statement, right? I'm going to put it on Crit. I'm going to put Critical Presence for the win. And if he does win, that'll be mental. That'll be mental. It'll be absolute scenes. So let's call it right now, shall we? Critical Presence for the race win in the high-tech GP car. We'll have to see. On lap 4 of 29, going on to lap 5 now, I believe. And we cross that line as JC, still the race leader on the 5th lap. STE holding a very good race, but Crit still trying to gain on Peter, and at the moment he's doing a very good job at doing so. The only thing he's struggling with is actually being able to get himself through and past him, but he is definitely staying within distance, which is what we like to see. Crit is doing a good job, as that is what he needs. Peter running it off a bit wide now. Crit just trying to switch it back underneath then in the high-tech. Can he find the speed to stick it back underneath and try and make it through to 3rd place? Here comes Critical Presence then, both with the DRS, and ST ahead of Peter is the only thing helping Peter stay ahead at the moment with the DRS. It's just dragging him along the track. He sends it a bit deep there. Can Critical Presence try and fight him again? Look at the difference between them. It is so close. We're not really getting too much out of it at the moment, but this is some very nice battling from the drivers as we head up towards the Copse Corner. Of course, flat out through there in a Formula 1 car, not quite so in the Formula 2. But we are going to head through Maggots, then through Beckett's, everybody. And we are going to have JC still leading this race, heading up towards lap 6 pretty soon. I'm calling T-Pain probably more bold statement than yours, Jack. Maybe, but, you know, it's all possible. We're missing a big battle at the back, actually. I've just realised, completely forgot. Here we go. Bat me God, then. What is going on here? Oh, my God. Bat me in 8. Big bazooms down the inside of RJ. RJ around the outside line today in the high-tech. Can he get ahead here today? Big bazooms trying to stay within distance in the MP Motorsport car. He's going to send it up the inside line, lock in the rears as somebody goes around. I think that's Bat me God who spins the car around, everybody, as we bring it back onto the track now down in P9. Venom down in P10. Now he is on the rear gearbox, of Bat Me God. That is what we want to see. Rated now, gaining on RJ. RJ now trying to gain on Big Basooms, who's managed to break through to P6. Now, he's got to push ahead. That is exactly what RJ needs to be doing. He's closing in through the corners, coasting up behind him, keeping the distance that he needs on lap 6 of 29. And this is some very nice racing, everybody. Here comes rated F1 in the Campos. Can he make the move? No, he can't. He stays behind right now. But we are getting some very nice battling at the moment. As Bat Me God and Venom, P9 and P10 in this race. They're giving it a bit of a go. Can Bat Me God get through past Venom? Would be nice to see. But no, of course, the roles were reversed. Venom got through past Bat Me God, and now Bat Me and the Trident down in P10. Lap 6 of 29 in today's Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Do you even call it a Grand Prix for the F2? I don't know. But we're heading down the back straight. JC is checked out, says Betty. Hits the backside. Peter now down the inside line with the better speeds. Can he try and fight him to the final corner? Here comes Peter to make his move through past ST. This is a brilliant move. He can make it work. Here comes Peter. Through goes Peter around the outside line in the MP Motorsport car through to second place here in Silverstone. STE in P3 then. He's going to drop back now. At the moment, he held second place incredibly well. But at the moment, not going his way. Critical Presence then. P4 now. The man that I predicted to win is going to try and send it up the inside line of STE, who runs it a bit wide now in the Invicta. Can Crit try and stick it around the outside line? He's very close now, getting a lot closer to the drivers. Critical Presence doing a very good job so far of gaining on STE. Here we go then. Critical Presence in the high-tech. We've seen some very good stuff from him before today. Can he make it back up then in P4? Can he find some more moves? Can he find some more time? Can he find himself higher on the grid when we finish today's race? That is what we are wanting to see. Crit, we know he's got even more potential than this. But he's having a very good race so far. Maybe the F2s are what he needs. Maybe the F2s are what he needs. I'm really enjoying the F2, you know. I'm actually enjoying this more than the F1. I'm not going to lie to you. It's actually pretty good. As SG in third, trying to keep Crit at bay. But this battle continues. Behind that as well, let's keep a close eye on this. As rated in 7. RJ down in 8. Venom 9. Bat Me God in 10. Venom with a 3-second time penalty for the first one of today. Is going back to what Betty said in the chat. JC is checked out. He absolutely has 7 seconds ahead of Peter now. Maybe 7 seconds ahead of STE now. It is, because STE gets through down the inside line into the final chicane then here in Silverstone. Can he get ahead? The battling is amazing here today as Crit is going to try and stick it back again on the inside. Can't do it. And he stays behind in P4 as Peter in P3, ladies and gentlemen, as he gets overtaken by the great STE. In the Invicta, who is driving, he's driving a sensational race so far, I've got to say. It is really good from this man. The F2s are what he needs. He is very quick in these, and it is really nice to see. But Helheim Racing, everybody, I've got to say, the admins and the owners have, over the past few months, really been able to just build such an amazing driver lineup. And going into this new season, it is going to be one of the best Helheim seasons we have ever seen. So make sure you are there for it when the season gets started. I should be covering all the races again. So yes, it is going to be a very, very nice season indeed. Total followers for the channel so far, everybody, 596. 4 followers away now from the 600, and 2 subscribers away from 800 subscribers on YouTube. Once we hit them milestones, I was thinking about maybe doing some sort of charity event, charity race. I was going to get maybe 4 drivers from each of my leagues, and, you know, maybe put them into a race. I can set up a little competition as a one-off for a charity event, get some people to donate, and do something for a good cause to celebrate the 600 followers. So yeah, let me know if you think that's a good idea. I think that is a very good idea. Just we need to reach that milestone first. Only in total 6 more interactions that we need before we can start planning that. But yes, I think that would be a very nice thing to do. Mega idea, brother. Yeah, thank you very much. I think it would be pretty good. I don't know entirely. I'm not entirely sure what charity it would be at the moment, but you know, if we got together and you know, thought about maybe something with some good meaning behind it, we could definitely try and raise some money for something, and of course have some good fun on the side as well. So yeah, 4 drivers from each league, and it would be great. That means 5 different leagues. So that is Helheim Racing, PGS Esports, CPGF1. What else have we got? Formula B as well. And I've got another one as well. Well, it's gone blank. Maybe our league, actually. But yes, that'll be all the leagues. I think that'd be a very good idea. So if we can reach 10 followers, everybody, we'll get that in the pipelines. That'll be announced pretty soon, and you can expect to maybe hear from me about that, and we can get it sorted. But back to the racing for Formula 2 then, as lap 9 of 29 is about now. 20 laps to go in today's Formula 2 race. T-Pain with a 3-second time penalty, exiting the second sector into the final sector now. And Crit in P3 at the moment, so he did make that move up. We missed that one, unfortunately, because I was waffling on. And he's going to try and go around the outside line now. Can Critical Presence go through? Yes, he can. Second place for Crit. It's absolutely brilliant as he goes into the pit lane, followed by STE. But Critical Presence then, as he speeds into the pit lane, well, apparently he doesn't actually, but he goes into the pit lane in second place, which is the most significant thing. My prediction might just come true to life. I know JC is 9.8 seconds ahead. Possibly he messes it up though. If not, fair dues to him. 14.4 seconds. That man, mental stuff. He's in another race today. He's in another league, miles ahead of the rest, as we have 19 laps of this race to go. Mental stuff though. JC ahead by many seconds. Big Bazoons finding himself in second place. T-Pain third, rated 4, RJ 5, Batman God 6. Crit now comes out in 7, with STE coming out in 8. And we'll have a look at the stops then. Only the bottom 4 have made pit stops. The rest of the drivers haven't. So at the moment, Crit isn't in the provisional lead, but he is pretty close to being there, I'm not going to lie. So at the moment, very good job to the man, not going to lie. That Pro Gamer, no, not penalty for T-Pain. Your prediction might not just happen, unfortunately. Campos Racing, Rated picks up a 3-second penalty as well, and the 2 Campos then get a 3-second time penalty. As here we go then, everybody. Rated trying to gain on T-Pain. I need some advice, everybody, in the chat as well, while the battles are unfolding. I was thinking about you know, maybe getting into commentary real life and stuff. Do you think maybe going to do some commentary for, like, maybe doing some voluntary commentary for, I don't know, WR or something like that, a big league. See if I can get my name out there even more. I feel like at the minute I've just been doing, like, you know, I've been like really involving myself in certain communities. But maybe if I wanted to go big with it, I could make time for some you know, like worldwide leagues as well. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that or not. I quite like the way things are here at Helheim, and you know, well, even if I did go and commentate WR, I still wouldn't leave this place behind. I'm going to be here all the time, boys. But I just mean another league on the side. But try it if you want. Probably, yeah. I'll think about it. Lap 11 of 29. Everybody, JC 13.4 seconds ahead, and he's doing a very good job so far in the lead. Yeah, in the chat, I think the only reason why I haven't really done it is because I've never really been a person to stream on other people's accounts, you know what I mean? I've always kind of liked my own community on my own Twitch and built that up myself, you know what I mean? So I feel like if I went to something else, it's just kind of a waste of time. Oh, here comes Critical Presence on STE. STE did manage to get through as the high-tech car is going to try and fight back. Maybe stick it up the inside line to get through. Oh, goes a bit wide there compared to the Invicta. Can't make the move here today. Oh, we're missing something here. Rated into second place then in the pit lane as Big Presumes and T-Pain heading out now. Bat me God with a 3-second time penalty. There's even more penalties across the grid, everybody. On lap 12 of 29. So I've got to say, this is going very fast. It feels like it's going very fast indeed. And we are enjoying very much so. Yeah, hopefully we can get maybe a safety car or something later. Maybe get the drivers a bit more closer. As Crit trying to gain on STE, and in the moment not looking like he can make the move back through past him. STE did manage to make his way through. A few pit stops have come in then, and ahead gets Critical Presence into 7 and STE up to 6. It's Rated trying to stay within distance in 8 as he just came out of the pit lane. Venom in 9, Peter down in 10. Now side by side, STE and Critical Presence down the inside line. Over the bump goes STE. Critical Presence will miss it on the inside line. He heads through down the inside into P6 and he gets the move done and dusted in the high tech today. Oh, goes around, is Rated in P8. He brings himself back on. And that is not ideal for the Campos Racing driver. His teammate up in P3, and he has headed around and done a bit of a 360 turn today. In the chat, new prediction, Jack Crossley, best commentator ever. I appreciate it, mate. No, I think going big with it would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much, because I feel like I enjoy the community-based kind of Twitch streaming, you know. It's quite. I don't know if I'd enjoy it professionally. SG with a 3-second time penalty, everybody, as we head up towards the line, and Big Bazooms takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Here today. I still don't know if you call it a Grand Prix or not. I keep seeing sprint race and stuff for F2. I don't know. Literally never watched it. I've probably watched it twice, so I'm not entirely sure too much about it. But yeah, anything to do with Formula 1, I can tell you anything, but. F2, not entirely sure. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Hopefully, if I'm sticking around for the rest of these F2 races for Helheim, I can get to know some of it even better. But lap 13 of 29 in today's race. And JC leads by 14.5 seconds today. He's doing incredibly well. There's nothing really going on here. The closest thing we've got is ST and Crit again. But I'm just going to really quickly get a drink. 2 seconds. Battles got a bit closer there, everybody, in 6 and 7, but nothing really too much going on between them at the moment. The other closest thing we've got is Venom and Rated F1. So maybe a move between them soon. They aren't too far away from each other. But yeah, if you're in the chat, everybody, and you haven't already, if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to the channel for absolutely free. It helps us out a hell of a lot, and I can confirm as well, I'll be quite transparent about it, that the support we've got this month from commentary is going to help me get the new F1 game. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you very much, boys. The support has been immense this month. Many bits and donations sent. I was actually past myself. I couldn't believe it. I'm so grateful as well. So thank you very much. But yeah, hopefully we can reach the 600 follower goal soon. I want to do that charity stream, so we will arrange it. But STE in critical presence, swap positions again. STE through to 6 now. Crit is in P7. Was the drivers pushing and pushing on. Crit just can't gain enough at the moment. As ahead of that, the drivers still up at the front haven't pitted, I don't think. I think we're still waiting for that to happen. So we will see about that pretty soon. But T-Pain is the race leader, and he's 9.3 seconds ahead of the pack. There's RJ, currently sat in second place. He's done very well as well to get where he is. Of course, remember, he hasn't pitted yet, so that is going to play a big role in where he ends up after this. But, you know, we will see about it. We will see. And we are about half race distance as well, everybody, which has gone very quick, I've got to say. Very quick indeed. I am enjoying it very much so. If you're in the chat, let us know. Oh, here's Betty. Pit resumes on hards with no stop. Let's have a look. He's pitted and he's on the hards, so he must have been on the mediums when starting. Yes, he is pitted in this race. It's all right. We are only, if you need anything else, mate, let me know. We are now waiting on T-Pain, RJ and Back Me God to make their way into the pit lane. T-Pain up 9 positions from the start. I mean, it's maybe quite expected given that the guys up at the front haven't pitted yet. But Peter with a 3-second time penalty. They just keep adding up and adding up, but the biggest we've got today is 3 seconds, so not too bad at all. We've seen a hell of a lot worse. But every single driver here today is on the hard compound of tyre, everybody, in the Formula 2. And we are still waiting on the top 3 to come into the pit lane today. Back me got in the Trident, heading up towards Copse Corner with RJ 3.7 ahead. Betty, they will fly on the softs, absolutely. We will see how well they can do. That program, I wish I earned money from my YouTube channel. That's right, mate. I don't earn money from my YouTube channel either. I think I need 1,000 subscribers for that, and you need like mental thousands and thousands of watch hours, and I've just got nowhere near it, so that's never happening. But obviously I get it through Twitch now because I've got the affiliate. But yeah, the support is unreal, absolutely unreal. But lap 16 of 29, everybody, we can head down the straight for T-Pain. He's nearly 10 seconds ahead of RJ. It's absolutely mind-blowing. He is rapid today. With RJ in second place, heading down the straight. Then Back Me God, followed by JC, who is possibly trying to make a move. He's 3/10 behind him at the moment. He's got a stop under his belt as well. So he is at the advantage to Back Me God because he has already made a pit stop. He's on the newer tyres. Of course, if you remember, JC was the man up there and leading by a hell of a lot earlier on. And he was driving beautifully in his car today. But he pitted, he dropped back. It's the way it goes. And now the drivers ahead still have to make their pit stop. JC has already caught up with the drivers that haven't pitted. And he's ready to make a move when possible. Let's see what he can do here today in P4. Gaining on lap 16 of 29 in this race, everybody. RJ 10 seconds behind T-Pain at this moment in time, and the racing quite good so far. But of course, what Betty said, they will fly on the softs, they absolutely will, and give it a few laps when the drivers start to get on them softs. Man, it'll be absolutely great. On the exit of the turn, though, JC, with the newer tyres to back me, guard, he's going to slingshot himself up the outside line, and he's going to get through into the right-hander. That is brilliant from JC as he's through to P3. Now he is on the charge for RJ, who's in the pit lane today. RJ decides to make that pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. And now it is T-Pain in the lead still. Does not make that pit stop just yet. JC manages to get through to second place. RJ, of course, went in the pit lane. He's down in 4 at the very least at the moment. Now in 5, dropping back the order. STE heading down the straight now. Can he possibly make his way through? He's into 5. Critical Presence up to 6 then, as RJ's going to come out of the pit lane. Most likely looking like P8 maybe now, maybe even P9 if he's out a bit slower, as he's going to come out of the pits now. And then it'll be P8. Yes, it will. P8 then for him on lap 17 of 29. But T-Pain leads by 14 seconds, everybody. And the battles continue from behind. But Batmigod and T-Pain both need to go into the pit lane. That is what we have looked at. Start again. That is what we are looking at the moment. Good race so far, everybody. I've got to say, the Formula 2s, they are quite exciting to say the least. Let me know what your thoughts are in the chat, everybody. The F2s are pretty damn good, I've got to say. I'm quite enjoying them. And like I said at the start, reiterating it, they're just like little toy cars. You just go out there, you can just absolutely floor it. Have some good racing action. They are the perfect option for, pre-season. As T-Pain with a drive-through penalty. No, he hasn't. A 10-second penalty, sorry, for speeding in the pit lane, as he's now in the pit lane. That is the big news of today at the moment. Now, heading into the pit lane to get those tyres changed. And he will go on to the soft compound of tyres here today. There we go. On his way out in P3. As ahead is Batmigod through to second place. He still is yet to pit. Trying to gain back again on JC, who has pitted and is in the lead. He is in the best possible position of today. He really, really is. Leading the race, he's pitted, got no issues in the world. He can just sit back and relax here for today. But what have we got? Lap 18 of 29. And the chat at ProGamer, 1.7k views on his video. He's very happy with it. Good job, mate. Well done. So, current time, 9:45 then, UK time at the moment, and we have only got 11 laps to go of the race, which has gone quite quick indeed. Ooh, Batmigod, 3-second time penalty. That is not what he needs at all. And that is going to really, really offset him now compared to the others. A few of the drivers, to be fair, do have penalties, but drivers around him do not. Big Bazooms doesn't have one. JC doesn't have one either. And Batmigod is the only driver yet to make a pit stop as well. So at the moment, it isn't going to be that good for him, as he's going to have to head into the pit lane as soon as possible. He is going to be on the softs after this, definitely. As who was it who went on the softs first? T-Pain went on the soft compound tyre in today's race. As RJ rated now, giving it a go. Up the inside goes RJ in the high-tech rated, trying to get back ahead in the Campos, as he's currently down in P8 at the moment, but I'm sure he isn't going to settle for P8, and he's going to want to try and make it back up on RJ. Only 10 laps to go there, everybody. These are going to go absolutely rapidly now, as we have got Batmigod still behind JC. The man is still behind JC, but he is dropping back slowly but surely. At the moment, we've also got rated on RJ. This battle, of course, we saw a taste of it last lap around. Maybe we can get some more of it now is the question. But P7 and P8 for them, giving it a good shot. If you're enjoying it so far, everybody let us know in the chat. It's good to see you all being here at the moment. I appreciate the support for Helheim Racing. But we're here tonight on the Wednesday it is. Tomorrow is the final round of... I've gone blank. PGS Esports. And then on Friday it is I think it's the third to last round of CPG. Saturday, most likely racing in SRL. Commentating for SRL. And then Sunday, of course, we always here for the Helheim Racing. And possibly Formula B as well on that night too. So make sure you're around for the week, everybody. We've got a hell of a lot of commentaries and streams coming up. As Batmy got in the pit lane now to get those tyres changed, and it will be the soft compound tyre to get put on the car. There we go. On the way out. And Batmy God in 8th or lower, now P9, as he's going to exit the pit lane, definitely in P9 today. Loses many positions. Wow. All the way down the grid to P9 today. That must sting a little bit. As Crit in P5 trying to gain on STE. You have to let me know what you think of the webcam as well, everybody, for the so you can see it. I think it's pretty cool, so you can see reactions and stuff. I think maybe makes it a bit more like connecting to the viewers. But 9 laps to go, everybody, of today's race. Maybe a battle between these. We've seen it all race long. Can we see it progress now? I think these cars sound pretty cool, don't you think? I think the cars are pretty good. As we head around the final corner then to start lap 20... Are we on? No, we already started lap 21, my bad. Of this race. JC in the lead by 4.7 seconds today. Now 4.6 here at the moment. Yeah, it's also the webcam feel way more connected and can see if you make any faces. Fair enough. A lot of the time I'm just scratching my head. Scratching my face, honestly, I don't know why. But yeah, lap 21, 29, 8 laps to go. Crit in P4 now, through past STE down the inside line. Can he get through? Yes, he can. That was very nice indeed. And he gets through to P4. Now behind RJ and ST, they've set on each other going side by side. Here comes ST down the inside line. RJ, they make contact. ST spins around in P6 now. He loses the position to Rated as well. And down to 7 in the Invicta. ST loses many positions and loses his footing today. Now RJ and Crit, the two high-tech drivers in P4 and P5. Now they're going to give it an absolutely brilliant battle. They're going to give it a championship battle. Off the side there goes Critical Presence, everybody. And RJ through to P4. Very nice indeed. He's up to 4th position. Crit then goes off wide. He drops down to 5. And now the second high-tech of RJ becomes the first high-tech up to P4 here today, which is very nice to see. It very much deserves that. He's had a very good race so far of RJ. And into P4. Let's see his position changes. RJ up 2 then in this race, everybody. T-Pain up 7. T-Pain, absolutely mental. Up 7 positions today. He's had a brilliant race at the moment. Purple sector for somebody there. T-Pain, purple sector. As down into the left-hander, Race is getting close to Crit, and that wouldn't have happened if Crit didn't go off wide and, you know, mess up that lap a little bit. That pro gamer supporting T-Pain in the chat. He's in P3 at the moment, and now gaining on Big Bazooms. Where has this come from? The extra speed. All right, in second place, he's through. Ahead of Big Bazooms then, and in the remaining 7 laps, can he gain 5 seconds on JC? And it's going to have to be more as well, because he has got a penalty. T-Pain's all of a sudden putting his foot down. Remember, I predicted him for the win. Yeah, he did. T-Pain mega job, says Betty. Absolutely. Well, I don't think Big Bazooms is over yet then. In the MP today, he is going to be fighting for that second place back. SG gets another penalty today as we head into the final chicane, as Rated now gets through past critical presence as well, and he's down to 6. Unfortunately, my prediction is probably out of the window. Rated with another 3-second penalty, which is very nice. JC up by 4.8 seconds to T-Pain, and, you know, to give him credit, to be fair, he has gained 3 tenths in the lap. He is gaining and gaining. Maybe it's enough to get there on time, or is it not? I'm not entirely sure. We're going to see, though, he's 4.4 seconds behind now. That is some pretty good gaining, actually, I'm not going to lie. The softs clearly working better than the hards at the moment, which is what he's going to want to happen. 4.6 now, 4.5 seconds is the gap. I think it will be a battle about lap 27. Let's see about that then, shall we? I haven't had a single retiree either, everybody. So we've had a very clean race here in Helheim, but, you know, the drivers being here for a while, they've all been filtered through, and it's a very good community that we've got here. Absolutely brilliant community. Definitely the best league I've seen before. It is definitely better than any league I've seen. And even the big leagues I was talking about earlier, the big worldwide ones, are the, you know, I love this way more. It's way better. You know, these guys, they've raced with each other for a while. It's all filtered through. It is some brilliant racing. And, you know, this is the kind of stuff we want to see, especially for a commentator. I think you guys make it better for yourselves because, you know, the commentaries are always more action-packed because of the good racing you provide. But have we got anything then, everybody, before, you know, effectively the end of this race? We're in the latter stages now. Nothing really too much going on. Everybody quite close, but there's not really any overtaking material there at the moment. But we can hopefully get that soon with still a few laps to go. More clean racing here than it is creator leagues. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. The racing here is always clean and it's respectful as well. And it's not about the speed. It's about you know how clean the drivers can be, and that is what these guys represent. Very, very good league. Venom with a 3-second time penalty, everybody. As we head over the line to begin lap 25 of 29. 4 more laps to go before we reach the end of this Formula 2 race. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Pro Gamer. in the pit lane for Venom, who picks up a 10-second time penalty for, at the exact same time, and he retires. That is our first retiree of the race. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Because it wasn't a collision, it was just a retire in the pit lane then with a few laps to go of this race. As JC, on for the win today, absolutely on for the win. He's 3 seconds ahead of T-Pain as well. He's doing pretty well. T-Pain seems to be gaining, though. We have seen a gain. It was 4.9. I think it was in the 5 seconds at one point. Nearly down into the 2 seconds. T-Pain is really bringing this back on the soft compound tyres. At the moment, seems to be working wonders for him. The gap does keep fluctuating up and down, but on the whole, on average, it is coming down quite a lot, which is what we like to see. That pro gamer, do you support any creative series? I don't, to be fair, mate. But I guess I know of it. Who is that? Someone who's gone around? Oh, never mind. I think that said that Venom was on the middle of the track there. That was weird. Anyway, lap 26 begins, everybody. 3 more to go now before the end of the race. JC still leads by 3.5. At the minute, it's looking like JC will go ahead and win it because, of course, you know, we've got T-Pain who is going to try and get ahead. But even if he did, he's got the penalties to account for as well. It's just all a bit... It's all a bit too much, in my opinion. I don't think that's going to be able to happen in the 3 laps we are provided with. But JC in the race lead could be on for the win. Fastest first sector as well. T-Pain in 2nd place. He was bringing the gap down. Never mind, that is getting too much now. I don't think that's possible anymore. Big Presumes in P3. RJ4 rated 5. Crits in 6. ST 7. Batmigod 8. Peter 9. And Venom just retired not long ago in P10. I think the cars here sound great. The cars sound absolutely brilliant. Batman got an STE, the closest battle we've got at the moment. You know, hopefully we can get something out of this then. Time is 10 PM UK time, only a few laps to go as well. This is pretty much... Oh, Batman got with a penalty. I was going to say, this has pretty much been the exact same time as an F1 race. You know, normally, to be fair, so not so bad at all. It is works out quite well. But JC in the race lead, from T-Pain 2nd place, Big Bazooms in 3rd. Is that probably game? JC got the win. I think JC's got the win as well. It is looking quite likely. I think T-Pain will have P3. Possibly. Let's see the penalties for him. Oh, no. He will not have P3. Never mind. I should have made the effort to actually look at the penalties. Never mind. T-Pain in 2nd place will no longer be 2nd place when we cross the line. He's got 13 seconds of penalties, and that is going to affect him hugely, unfortunately. So that will not help him at all, but it is going to promote Big Presumes and RJ. You know, RJ's looking for a potential podium here today, so that's a pretty good sign for him, which is what we like to see. Joke's on me. Right, everybody, we're going to head round towards the start-finish straight, the Hamilton straight, as they call it here at Silverstone. And as we head round, we will begin the lap 28 of 29, which is the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. So we have finally made it. Only one more lap after this one before the end. The drivers seem to be getting a bit closer in the final sector. ST and Batmy God aren't too far away from each other. Only seconds separate them. They've both got 3 seconds of penalties, maybe more actually. Not entirely sure. Oh, never mind. 6 and 9 for them. Big Bazoom's in second place. JC, has he just had a bit of an issue? I think he might have... Oh, I'm speechless. JC down to third. He's messed it up then, everyone, in the penultimate lap. T-Pain has got many penalties here today. He's going to drop down the order massively. Big Bazooms, if he can stay ahead, is going to take today's win in the Formula 2. Whereas that came from in the MP. Nobody expected this one. Massive plot twist at the end, everybody. JC spins around, loses time. He loses 2 positions to be exact. And all the hard work, the commitment, the dedication that he's put in this race, the hard laps that he's fought, it's pretty much all gone for nothing now, as he's lost many time at the moment, which is not what he wanted at all. But T-Pain ahead with 13 seconds of penalties. Mental, crazy stuff. It's unfortunate because, you know, he could have been a race winner today, but unfortunately that has not happened, or it will not happen, because of the huge penalty he does carry. Big Bazooms is looking like a race winner today. JC is 4.3 seconds behind Big Bazooms as we begin the final lap of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. After some long laps of racing here for the Formula 2. Got the webcam on as well, so we can get the full reaction to the race. Lap 29 of 29, everybody. T-Pain leads this race, but with 13 seconds of penalties, he is not going to win it at all. And Big Bazooms in the MP Motorsport car, keeping a very nice distance. And at the moment, he is, you know, easily going to go and win today's race. We head up towards Cop's Corner. That penalty is going to cause some damage. You're absolutely right, Betty. Yes, massive damage here today. And we are going to head through Maggots and through Beckett's, everybody, here in Silverstone. And what a fun and enjoyable race that we have endured today for the Formula 2. And it has been very fun indeed. For the off-season here in Helheim Racing, for the second round of this off-season championship, T-Pain suddenly found himself ahead today. JC unfortunately bottled it. T-Pain ahead, and he is going to head up towards the line, everybody, in the Campos racing car. Over the line, he will win it on track, but Big Bazoom shortly after will take the win for the British Grand Prix. T-Pain, we don't know where he's going to finish. It's going to be quite further down, though. JC across the line for second place, everybody. Then RJ makes it on the podium. RJ makes it on the podium, boys. What a finish. T-Pain takes 4, rated 5. Batmy God heading up towards the line in 6, as Crit will take 6 then. Batmy God down to 7. Here comes SC to 7 now. Batmy God down to 8. And Peter, last across the line, he'll be in 9. What a race, everybody. We got a round of applause for you. Round of applause. What a race, boys. Very good indeed. We very much enjoyed it. Mixing the chat. It's good to see you, mate. How you doing? Nice for you to show up. Wolfie, nice for you to show up as well, mate. You're quite late today, aren't you, mate? Quite late. Thanks for joining us, though, mate. I do appreciate it. Nah, Wolfie, you... Sorry, I'm late. It's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. You got exceptions, mate. You've like crazy all-time Jack Crossley Comms donator. You don't have to worry. Never forget, 2,000 bits sent by Wolfie Plays, everybody. Mental stuff. He's really set the bar. Right then, everybody, here we go. What a brilliant race that was. Big Bazooms takes the win today. Then it is JC, second place. RJ gets on the podium in third. T-Pain 4, rated 5. Crit 6. ST 7. Batmy God 8. Peter 9. And Venom takes 10. That's it. It's called a feature race. That's what I need to start calling it, not the Grand Prix. Very good. Anyway, what a race it's been, everybody. Thanks for all of your support. It has been it's really exciting. It's been really good for the Formula 2. Hopefully, I can be back for the race on the Sunday, where this gets continued and the story will be written again. But here we go. We've got PGS Esports tomorrow, everybody. Make sure you are there. The final round of the season. It's going to be very good. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining me, and see you tomorrow or maybe next week. Good night, everyone.